Another news story of the day I want to get into, just so we don't let the time go by, is that the Nostrasia conference, we've just crossed 900 signups. So that's epic. Um, we went from just a small kind of group of volunteers putting together a conference in the heart of the Costa Rican jungle, under the Jack Jack paid for the conference. Jack Dorsey paid for the conference and food for everyone to come out. So it's a free event. It was an unconference, totally just volunteers putting this thing together. And we had about 300 people come out there to the jungle, and now we've tripled that, and it's going to be even greater by the time the conference rolls around because we're in the biggest city in the world. I mean, we're in Tokyo. It's a free event. We want to pull people off the street in a safe way. But to sign up, yeah, we want people to come. Like, the minimum barrier entry is like having an interest in Nostr, and it is to have a Nostr account. But if you show up with a friend that's not on Nostr yet, we're gonna sign them up at the door, and they're gonna have a great educational experience and a fun time. So just to give a little bit, chill this event a little bit. It's November 1st through 3rd. We've got a wicked menu. We've got a wicked lineup of speakers and workshops, devs, power users, people giving presentations, creatives, designers, all kinds of fun stuff's happening. We've got a welcome party that's going to be just, we're going to have a good time. That'll be like November 1st, the evening. And then we've got the next 3 days to just dive deep in Nostr, build together. But it's mostly about, I think it's about just the networking and the camaraderie. There are a lot of businesses and open source projects created at Nostrika. And I think it's going to be even more so at Nostrasia. So this event will occur virtually. We're streaming it out. So if you can't join us in person, go to nostr.world and sign up. There's no personal data collected. It's just a bunch of voluntary questions so we can learn more about the audience and try to provide you with the content you want to see and the experience that you want to get out of this. It's basically a people's unconference. So go to nostr.world, nostr.world, and register. If you can join us in person, we're kind of coming down to the wire here. It's November 1st through 3rd, but I know some super fans of Nostr are going to make the trip. Join us in Tokyo or Hong Kong on those dates. So we have events on the ground in person at both those places. The Tokyo event has a capacity of about, I think it's like 1,300 people. So it's much larger, about 4 or 5 times larger than the Nostrika event in the Costa Rican jungle. And it's in the heart of Tokyo. It's in basically the busiest, most populated district. So it's going to be bustling. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of fun after the event too, exploring together and biking around the city and doing all sorts of things. The Hong Kong event's much smaller. It's about, I think our capacity is about 130 people. And the goal for that is to make it easier for mainland Chinese to come, because they're not allowed to use Nostr. It's banned. So if they can show up in Hong Kong for a day, we can provide them the tools to help liberate them and a little bit and get them on this distributed social media network. Actually, that's incorrect. It's not really a social media network. This distributed protocol that can be used for, I mean, there are basically no limits, whatever your imagination can build on it. It's just a communications protocol. Notes and other stuff transmitted by relays. So we're pretty excited about that. I'm going to be there speaking, organizing the whole thing with a group of really awesome diehard volunteers. Tino, our producer, is going to be there working on the video side of things. Not sure if Q is going to be there, but we'll try to get him there. I'd like him to be there. And 900 other people so far signed up. So sign up today, nostr.world, and join us. This is going to be the conference of the year. I can tell you that every single person told me that Nostrika was like their favorite conference. This Costa Rican, we were just surfing, hanging out on a hippie commune, talking about Nostr all day, getting to know each other. A lot of Bitcoin talk too. if you're new to Nostr, or if you're watching from YouTube or Rumble or something, the Nostr community is basically bootstrapped by the Bitcoin community. I mean, there are certainly users on there that are not Bitcoiners, but a lot of the conversations, a lot of the users are Bitcoiners. There's a strong overlap. There's a really fun kind of proof of work way to interact with each other through Zaps and through Bitcoin. So while the protocols are different, they're both free and open source, and they have a bunch of kind of beautiful and unique ways to complement each other and kind of grow together. So, if you're a Bitcoiner, I can assure you, if you don't know anything about Nostr and you happen to be in Tokyo, stop by. You'll have a hell of a time at this conference, and you'll learn so much, and you'll make so many friends.